Okay. I should be doing it. Mention it and what happens? It happens. I don't know what happened, but anyway, I'm back now. I'm guessing I'm good to go. So I'm working on the second coat of the birdhouse here. Yes, I'm being quiet, sorry. I'm just trying to concentrate on this little guy. Just contemplating life as I do it. I'm kind of bummed out. Talk about it more in my vlog. I vlogged this morning about it, but I'm having to put my exercise regimen on hold, and it stinks. So upset about it. Alright, so we got that part done of the birdhouse. Okay, highlight along. Alright, so okay. Wow. Let's base the roof with milk chocolate. Let's go ahead and do the base coat of that. Where's my milk chocolate? There it is. Oh, yeah, Barry and I decided that we, for vacation, I think we are going to do the Gatlinburg and the casino idea. We think that'll be a lot of fun to do. We've neither one of us has ever been in a casino, so that should be fun to do. Just make a budget of how much money that we're willing to waste. That we're willing just to, blow, because let's face it, if you're not a professional, you're not gonna make no money. But it's just for fun, like it just give us something to do. I'm trying to get a Q-tip, a little past the line right there. So yeah, we figured we'd play the slots, which I know is probably the worst thing to do, because that's what most people do, and that's probably what's rigged the most. And blackjack, because we both know how to play blackjack, and the roulette, because roulette is just nothing but luck, I would figure. It's not like any skill, I don't think, is involved in it. Could be wrong, though, I don't know. like I said, we've never been to a casino. But it should be fun. Should give us something to do. Just go up to the mountains and chill up there. Kind of want to like rent a little cabin maybe on the river. I hope no bear comes and tries to eat us while we're there. Seen a black bear a time or two up there. There was actually a black bear down here, right in our neighborhood. It came from the mountains from up here. That's how far they can travel. I mean, we are quite a way away from the mountains where we're at, but I guess it just, I don't know how it got down here. And at first, people were like, y'all are full of it. And then somebody got a video of it. We have these trails. Well, if you've watched my vlog, you've seen some of the trails. And but there was one trail that had not been paved, and it was just, you know, nature, whatever you call it. And that was the trail it was on, and Barry and I heard it when we were walking. We heard it rustling about, and thankfully, I think we scared it and it went the other way. Thankfully it didn't come at us. That would have been scary. Alright, I think I'm going to do all the base coats first, and then I will, because that's normally what I do. Normally do base coats first, and then I do all the shading and the detail work last. So that's what I'm going to do. So now it's time to move on to the bunny. Base the ears, the face, and the body in camel. Okay. Highlight the tops of the ears. Base the inside. Okay. So I'm glad I put this there so that I would know to base coat that. I'm going to erase this a little bit better since we're going to be using buttermilk. It's very light. So I kind of want that erased. The way it sounded though on the instructions was to base coat it and then put the buttermilk, but I'm going to just do the buttermilk. Yeah, I think I'm needing a new kneaded eraser. It's kind of, kind of weird. Alright, so let's do that. So we base coat in what color did I say? Camel. Camel. That's one of the colors they're discontinuing. Deco Art is discontinuing a lot of colors. They're discontinuing camel. They might, I don't know, they took out a whole big long list, right, of like all these colors that they were getting rid of, and then like a couple of days later they're like, psych, fooled ya, kidding, we're gonna keep these. So I don't know if camel is one that they're gonna keep, but like uniform blue, they're getting rid of uniform blue. Why would they do that? I would think that that's a popular color. But they're getting rid of like watermelon slice. That's another one, and I think that one's like a new paint though. I think that just came out not too long ago, and they're getting rid of it. They're getting rid of one of the greens that I like. They're getting rid of it. They're getting rid of quite a bit. I'm like, what am I gonna use? Because like Renee, that's who designs these, Renee Mullins, Plum Pretty, that's the colors that she likes and uses. So of course they'll give you a list. If you want to make this, then you got to combine this with this to make that. And it's like, dude, I want to mix. I want one color. That's when I wish I had like the real confidence just to be like, I'm going to just use whatever color I want to use and use it. I mean, I do that with my thing, but you know, I don't know. I think that's in my head. I think it's like, well, this is what she envisioned. I don't want to mess up her vision, because that's what she envisioned was these colors, you know. See how this muzzle kind of went down? Because the paper was a little off, it needs to come up with that. So I'm going to erase that too, so that I can have a good marking of that. It just needs to come probably like this. Like that. So yeah, there's some that are very popular colors. Quite a few people were upset that they were getting rid of them. Alright, so I go like that. The storm has passed. It really rained. It rained last week pretty hard too. And our front door started leaking again. That's why we replaced it last year. It's just been a year. But I think it was just because it rained so hard that the wind blew the rain or something. I'm hoping that is what it was. I'll find out in a minute. Well, not in a minute, but in a little bit when I go in the living room. And if it's leaking, I guess I'm going to have to call Lowe's and be like, hey, the door is leaking. Because it's supposed to be a lifetime something where it doesn't leak ever again. So, but I have a feeling because of the wildcat situation, they've clawed the outside of our door like the jerks that they can be. And it's ripped the weather stripping, and they'll probably be like, well, that voids the warranty. Sorry. See, I wouldn't want to be ya. Which, you know, can't blame them. It's not their fault that we have cats in the neighborhood that want to get in our house that don't belong in our house. It'd be different if it was my cat. They're not my cats. I've told Barry, well, the one, you know, we rescued. She's recuperating right now. We've got her in a cage so she doesn't, because the vet was like, you need to keep her calm, and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay. So we put her in a cage. So she's in a cage chilling out until she's healed. We still haven't decided what we're going to do with her. But the other cat, little Missy, that used to hang around, I haven't seen her in about a week or so. So I don't know if somebody took her in or what. But I'm like, quit feeding her. I don't want any more cats around here, because if we end up letting the one cat stay in the house, I don't want any more cats hanging around. I don't want to be responsible for any more. So, oh, nicely, little bunny. It's raining again. I hear it. Lordy. I mean, it's coming like down. Wow. I wonder if y'all can hear that. Doubt it. So yeah, I think I will, I don't know if I will vlog me making the dinner, but I would definitely give a review on it tomorrow in my vlog. I hope it's good. It's chicken parmesan casserole. You use penne pasta with it, and you make the pasta first, if I'm remembering correctly, and then you put the mozzarella cheese. I'm going to use ragu traditional spaghetti sauce because that's the sauce we like. He's so cute. Alright, so here's his arm there. And okay, this looks like it's part of his overalls. That's why it's good to look at your reference to know, because like I was about to paint like in here as part of his arm, but his arm does not show, so but this arm does, so we'll do this arm. Once I get this one painted and done, I'm going to put it on my Etsy store. I have 2 of these that I'm going to do to put up there. I only have the one owl. And whatever doesn't sell on my Etsy store, I will take to the craft show. If I can muster up the gumption to do that. Barry said he would go with me, so that will help a lot. So I have, and then after I do these, I'm going to do a scarecrow one. And then we'll have a snowman one. And then I'm going to start on the porch greeters. Those are big. They take quite a long time to do. I feel like I need water in this paint. It's not flowing very well. It's getting a little gummy feeling. Fast this paint dries. It dries pretty quickly. Well, acrylic does anyway. Ooh, I haven't looked today to see if how well my bunny in a pot has dried. My oil painting. Might work on that tomorrow after I do my palettefull pack. I got it today. I'm wondering what's in it. You know what? They give me an email now. They used to not, unless I just never paid attention, to let you know what's coming in your palettefull pack. And of course, I don't look at the email because I want to be surprised. I want it to feel like it's Christmas when I open the box. Oh, he is going to be, I know he's going to be adorable because I've done him several times. Alright, so this is his overalls, that's his overalls, that's his overalls, this is another part of his body. I'm just doing base coating right now. And then I will shade and highlight and then do detail work last. That's how I like to do it. The way she writes it is, one thing is at a time. Like, she'll write about the birdhouse and then the bunny and then the beehive and then the flowers and all that kind of stuff. But, oh yeah, I went into his mouthy. Come back out. don't know. I like doing it this way instead of one thing at a time. This camel covers pretty well. I don't know if I'm even going to need to do a second coat of it. It's pretty opaque. It's doing a pretty good job here. One advice I could give about painting on wood is to, and it took me a couple of times of painting on wood, doing this kind of stuff, for me to accept it, I guess is the word I want to look for. But your lines are not going to be straight because it's wood. It's got grain, you know. So don't beat yourself up if you don't have very straight lines, if that makes any sense. Like it's a little wonky right here, you know, but that's just part of the charm, I feel. It's part of the charm. I need to call my brother. Actually, I need to go over to his house. I haven't seen him in probably 6 months, maybe even longer. I don't even know the last time I saw him. It's been a while. Talked to him though, but I've not seen him. Last time I talked to him though, he was getting chickens. I'm wondering if he's got any of his chickens. I'd like to see them because I told him I would buy eggs from him. Fresh chicken eggs. Can't go wrong with fresh chicken eggs. My other brother, my oldest brother, he used to have chickens. I don't think he has them anymore. I don't know if I'd deal with chickens. They're noisy. They're a little scary too. My nephews have pet chickens. They actually had chickens that they like would put in contests and stuff. But then again, they also had a pet deer, so well, as much as you can with a wild deer. Okay, that looks good. I don't think I'm gonna need 2 coats on that. It's pretty nice. All right. So base the inside. Let's base the inside of the ears with buttermilk. Let's do that. Okay. So we do the inside of the ears with buttermilk. And this buttermilk will always take 1 to 2 coats, sometimes even 3. And it's very streaky sometimes. I don't really like this color, but you gotta use it. But it's just, I don't know. It can get very streaky. It's not my favorite. Amanda went to the Renaissance Festival this past weekend. It's been so long since we've been. We used to go about this time. It was usually on Mother's Day when she was little. And she says she remembers going, so that's good. I'm glad. But we quit going because we could only afford it like when the mothers could get in free or half off or something like that, and kids were free or something. So we couldn't afford it when we had to end up paying for me, her, and Barry. So we had to quit going because it's kind of expensive to go. But it's so much fun, especially if you know, or if you like that era of time, which I do. I always have, the Renaissance era. So yeah, she went twice actually. She went Saturday and Sunday. I think she went longer yesterday. She only went a few hours Saturday. She got to watch the jousting, which is fun. Oopsie, that went out. So she brought me back a mug for Mother's Day. Little ceramic mug, pottery mug. I'm like, oh, so I'm going to need to start using it to drink my teas in. Ooh, that would be nice. It's very pretty. I have one that we got when Barry and I went in 1995. What's cool, it's got the date on it. And when we went, it was, the theme that year was Robin Hood. And so it was Robin and Lady Marian. So we have that on our mug. We had two. One got broke. So we only have one now. But it was 1995 when we went to that. So it was pretty fun. Yeah, that's going to take at least 2 coats. Probably 3. Alright, I think that's all. Let's see. Wait, his little cute muzzles. Alright. Highlight. Let's see. Brace the inside. Paint the eyes. Okay. It's not telling me what color to do the muzzle. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. So we base the muzzle and the lip with buttermilk. So back with the buttermilk. And then the nose will probably be coral blush for the nosy. So the lip is this part right there. So she was hinting about going this Sunday because it's Mother's Day. She was like, the first 100 mothers get in free. And I'm like, oh, well. The very first time we took her, she was just a baby. And that was when I got food poisoning. I don't know if it was from what I ate there, or we went to Outback too that weekend because it was Mother's Day. I don't think we went on Mother's Day. I think we went that Saturday, but that Monday, oh my gosh. Oof. I've never in my life felt so bad. It was horrible. I even went to work and stayed at work all day, in and out of the bathroom. It was horrible. Ugh, I don't wish that on no one. So, needless to say, after that, we never ate at the Renaissance Festival ever again when we would go back. Because we went back probably, I think they quit charging, or they start charging when they're 5 or 6, I think. So we went up until then. Long enough for her to remember. She remembers going. So. And I have a feeling it was the Renaissance. Because, you know, if you ever get sick, if whatever you think of makes you feel like you're going to again, that is what's made you sick. And it wasn't what I ate at Outback. It was totally what I had eaten at the fair. So, never again. We couldn't afford it anyway. So we would take a, lunch or whatever and go out and eat it at a little picnic. We had to do a lot of sacrificing for me to stay at home with Amanda for probably the first 12, 14 years. But it was worth it. And now I'm an empty nester, even though she's still here, but she don't need me. Oh, he's coming along. See how streaky that is? It can look very streaky. That's why you need 2 coats. Probably gonna need another coat of this green too. It's not very opaque. Not like this camel. This camel's looking good, baby. Alright. I'm gonna do another coat and then you'll see the difference. I think it's starting to rain again. Like, bad. It is. Wow. Well, at least it's quiet. There's no construction sound today. That's good. Probably have reprieve from that for a couple of days. Maybe up until Thursday or even longer, depending on how much rain we get. We walked back there today. If you've been watching my vlogs, you know what I'm talking about. They're building up condos behind us. Ugh, I'm so upset about it. There's nothing, it's just, we don't understand what's happening, what they're going to do. Because it's like a 10-foot drop. There's like probably a 5-foot little ledge and then a 10-foot drop. It's like, wow. So, I don't know. And then I thought today, I was like, because I was thinking about it, and I was like, how does that just not break off? Like, do they have, because I can't see, it's like here, and then it's the drop off like that. And then it's whatever they're doing down here. And so I'm like, do they have something up against this dirt to keep this from just, breaking off? I don't know. Like, because it's very close to our, like I said, it's probably about just 3 to 5 feet from our fence, from our property. This ledge. I'm like, how does it not just break off? I don't know. Because they have dug down 10 feet into the ground. I guess I was naive. I didn't think they would do, I don't know. I've never seen grading. I've seen it, but not seen it up close like I have now. So I didn't know what they were going to do. I didn't know how it worked, So, not happy about it. But nothing I can do about it now. I don't think anybody went to the meeting. Because I think people probably did what I did. I emailed and they're just like, oh, it's going to be luxury homes. You're thinking houses, not condos. And so now we're going to have condos behind us. I'm hoping it won't be as bad as what I'm making it out to be in my head. I like this brush. It's very nice. I have to remember this is the brush I used. Extra point, that's why. It has an extra point, and it's a 3. A Robert Simmons Sapphire. I'm most positive I got this in a Palettefull pack box. I like it. It's nice. He's cute bunny. Reminds me of my Freddie Mercury. We do have some pretty good kitties. I'm just in here thinking about Freddie Mercury. Because he can free roam. He has a little cage that he mainly stays in. But the cats, they can get in it when it's open, which is all day. Because I let Freddie, if Freddie wants to come out, he can come out. Which he really doesn't. He likes staying in there. Sometimes he'll come out. The cats don't. They've learned that he's part of the family and you don't mess with them. The only thing I will do that. But for right now, let's move back over here to the birdhouse. So something has stopped. Oh, there I go. I think my webcam is out. I'm frozen again up there. I don't know why my webcam does that every now and again, but it does, so. We'll just have to. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to really worry about it. Ugh. Now that's long bad over here. There we go. I just need a little spot work here. Have to be quiet around the flower. Oh, I wish I should play some music. Some of that crazy, crazy music. Copyright free music. The royalty free music. This is feeling a little gummy now too. Okay. Alright. Let's go back up to his face. Base the nose with coral blush. Coral blush. That's what I need. Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Cute. This is one of my favorites. Even though I do like the scarecrow too. I like them all. Who am I kidding? I don't have a favorite. They're all too cute. They're just all too cute. I wonder if I unplug my webcam and then plug it back in, it would work. I've already had to reset it once today when we totally went down. So it just might be one of those days that it doesn't want to work. That happens. Oh my gosh, I just went outside of his nose. Come back. Come back, baby. Ooh, look how cute. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. Oh, let me see if I can't fix this, but I don't think. Hold on. Let me remove you. I wish there was just a way to refresh it. It doesn't look like that's going to work. Again, I don't know why it does this. It just does it. And there we go. Well, I don't know. What can you do? I don't know. Alright. I'm going to let that dry. Let's do the roof. Put another coat on the roof. The birdhouse looks okay. Milk chocolate. I need milk chocolate. In more than one way. I would like to have real... No. You know what? I'm not in the mood for sweets. I don't eat a lot of sweets. I'd rather have savory stuff. That's my problem. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, this. I'd rather eat, like, I don't know, macaroni and cheese. Oh, that sounds good. I had leftover spaghetti for lunch today. I made spaghetti last night, or yesterday, for our lunch. And then we just had whatever we could find for dinner. I had a ham sandwich. And I know I don't eat ham normally. Those that know me know I really do not like ham. But Barry he likes tavern ham. And I never would try it because, you know, I don't like ham. I don't like it. But I tried it one day, and I actually like it because it doesn't taste like ham. That's why I like tavern ham, but I don't eat it a lot, though. But if that's about the only ham I eat is tavern ham. I don't eat, like, country ham, whatever that crap is. Ugh. No, thank you. I don't like it. I never have. It's hard being from the South and not liking most Southern things. Like, I don't like grits. Grits are... Don't like greens. Don't like peas. I like English peas, but not like black-eyed peas. I don't like that. Ugh. Soup beans. No, thank you. I will pass. Cornbread. Don't like that either. So, needless to say, I pretty much lived off of macaroni and cheese. Boxed macaroni and cheese, because I could cook that myself. Because my mom was not going to cook it for me. She was the firm believer of, you eat what I cook or you don't eat at all, unless you know how to cook it. So until I got permission to use the stove, I had to eat cereal. Yeah. Because I would not eat pork chops. Oh gosh. Ooh. I mean, we had that a lot too. Pork chops. Ugh, no. And we had, going over this just one more time because it's a little streaky and I'm not happy with that. So, just gonna do one more little quick base coat. Add a little bit of water to the paint. Just a little. Ooh, we had meatloaf a lot too. I didn't like meatloaf either. Because, you know, it had peppers and big chunks of peppers and big chunks of onions. I don't think my mom knew what diced meant. And then green beans. Blech. Gross. Just all that Southern food. But a lot of people like it, which is good. You like it? That's good. I know my family does. I have nothing wrong with it. Just not my cup of tea. Like, I eat things I'm sure that they are like, oh my gosh, Gina, that is just disgusting. Why in the world would you eat that? Like, sushi would be one of them. Oh my gosh, my grandfather probably would. My grandfather didn't eat anything that. He wouldn't eat tacos. He was pure. He liked. His favorite meal was breakfast. Was his favorite meal, and my grandmother had to get up every morning and make him a breakfast, like a breakfast, like with biscuits and all of that. Not just, you know, an egg and there you're off, you know. No, it was a full breakfast. She had to make him, because that is what he liked, breakfast. And that was his main meal. He ate breakfast, and she would make the best biscuits. Oh my gosh, my grandmother did make really good. Oh, she made the best biscuits ever. And he would call them cat heads because they were so big. They're as big as a cat head, you know. That's why they were called cat heads, because they're big old biscuits. So, yeah. She did make really good biscuits and gravy. One thing my mom was really good at making was she made chicken and dumplings. It was really good. She made the best chicken and dumplings. I've never had them as good as what she made them. I don't know. I tried to get her to teach me, but didn't go over too well. Because I'm the type that I need a recipe the first time I make stuff. Like, I can't just like, hey, I'm making it. I had to have a recipe, and she didn't have a recipe. She just made it. And so I'm like, how much of this do you do? And she's like, oh, until it's, you know, you'll know. No, I don't know. What? So I kind of got frustrated and kind of quit listening because it was futile in my mind. Because I'm like, I'm never going to understand what she's talking about. Making a dumpling? I don't know. You got to give me exact measurements. And then she got frustrated with me because I wanted exact measurements and she didn't have exact measurements to give me. So we just were like, okay, that's good. Goodbye. So I don't know how to make chicken and dumplings. And I've tried to do like store-bought chicken and dumpling, or, you know, like dumplings for chicken and dumplings. Yet to find one as good as my mom's. Because that was the trick. It was her dumplings. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back over this brown. Even though I kind of like it this way, because it looks more like wood. I think I'm going to leave it alone. Because it looks more like wood when you put the highlights and when you put the shadow on it. Right. Let's move to his jumper. Colonial blue. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. Colonial blue it is then. Oh, I might only need one coat of this too. It's pretty opaque. Okay, this needs to be more of a straight line. We're talking about the overalls here. Everything's looking good. Oh, it goes all the way down to the branch. You ever get a song stuck in your head? I have a song stuck in my head. Oh, cute. quiet around the birds. You probably could just paint this and then put the birds over it. You're going to put green over it anyway, but I kind of like doing it this way. Oh, I do want to look. I mentioned it a minute ago. I do want to look at my oil painting and see if it's dry enough for me to work on that. Let me finish painting this and I'm gonna grab it and see. Be interested in knowing. Maybe work on that tomorrow. After I do my palettefull pack. I got it in the mail today, actually. So I'll probably open that tomorrow. Check it out. I'm going to try to come on every day between, trying for 3 o'clock. So between 3 and 3:30. So be looking for me to be live. You can click the bell for click notifications and then click the bell and you should get notified for when I come on live. You should get a notification when that happens. So that's the button. I'm going to cover that because I'm going over that with a darker color and I'll probably use a stencil so it'll be nice and round. Oh, it's Roxy. Thought Bella was in here, my Bella Boo. Y'all, I've really got to clean this room. Not clean. Clean is the wrong word. I've got to organize it. I have a feeling I'm going to have to purge. I'm going to have to let some of my stuff go because I just have so much and I don't have a lot of room. Unless I can get better kind of storage somehow. I really would love that one thing. I forgot what it's called. Oh, it is a crafter's dream, but it is expensive. But I would love a studio. Oh, I was watching Jazza. He's a YouTube artist person, and he actually did his what he set out to do when he was 12 years old. He actually drew it. It was a studio, Jazza's studio, and he actually has made it come true. So I saw that earlier today. I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. So nice. That's what I would ultimately love, is just to have a studio. Like his is like a studio. It's like, it's pretty big. Because he's, not only does he do, like, he has 3 studios. So he does a lot of YouTube. Okay. Yes, baby. cute. So the overalls are done. Oh, cute. Okay. Oh, he's looking so good. And he's looking good. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna set him over for a minute. And let's get the bunny oil painting down. So this has been 2 weeks today since I started this thing. Haven't touched it because I've been afraid to. That is definitely dry. This is what was not dry. That's dry now. Okay, that's dry. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Cool. So I can work on this tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited that I'm going to be able to finish him tomorrow. Well, not finish him, but continue to work on him. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. So that's what I'll do tomorrow. Yay. I'm excited about that. Okay, let's see. The birds will be green. Let's see. Bee steep. Let's go ahead and move to that. We base in marigold? Really? Wow. Bee skeep skep. Skeep skep. Kep. Keep. Skeep. Skep. Bee skep. Beehive is what I call it. Alright. Alright, so the whole beehive gets marigold as its color. Cute. What do y'all like to do on a rainy day? I either like to read or paint is always good. Painting is always good no matter what kind of day it is. You can never go wrong with painting. But I used to love on just rainy days just to curl up with a book. I need to get back into reading actually. It's been a long time since I've just sat and read a book just for the sake of reading a book. And I used to read all the time. That was my main thing that I loved to do, was to read. So it's kind of odd that I don't do it much anymore when I've got the time to do it instead of getting on. I think I'm going to get rid of TikTok. That app is crazy. It is a time sucker. I mean, show enough. You get on and you think, oh, I've only been on it for 15-30 minutes at the most, and then you look and you've been on it for like 2 hours and you're like, whoa, how did that even happen? And then it's just crazy stuff anyway, stuff that makes no sense, that people want to complain about this, that, and the other. And I think that's a lot of what our country, our world, I think that's what a lot of our problem is that we're on social media too much. Because, back in my day, you didn't know what everybody thought. You didn't care. Well, I still really don't care. I think that's just my generation. Generation X, we tend to not really care what people think. We just want to be left alone. You do you, we do me. You do you, I do me. Nobody you know, as long as you're not hurting anyone physically, you're good to go. But this, oof, everybody's complaining about everything. It's like, you know, especially in America, it's like you got in some places in the world that they really are, you know, they really are having a rough time. As they say, you got first world problems, you know, just trying to create problems. I'm talking in general, I'm not talking one thing or the other. For attention. So if I didn't do what I do for a living, if I didn't, you know, I am on a social media platform, I'm on YouTube. Of course, I just can't stop. This is what I'm trying to, you know, make a business and all of that. So I kind of got to be on it. But if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be on none of it. I wouldn't be on Facebook. I wouldn't be... Instagram is not too bad. But I wouldn't be on TikTok. But, you know, it's part of the game. I guess I could just not look at TikTok and just post on there. And not really care, you know? That's probably what I should do. Oh my gosh, is he looking adorable? How can you tell? You can't because the thing went off. Come on back on. I hate that. I don't know how to stop that. I've already told it to quit, but it don't listen. That's going to need another coat. Okay, we'll base this with country red, but let's do the olive green for the birds. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the heart too. And let's see. Avocado. Okay. For the leaves. I'm just going to give this an undercoat. It's not even a base coat, it's an undercoat. Oh, sounds like a train. I hope it ain't a tornado. I think we're past that. I think it was just till 4. Remember to put the green down. It helps just to pop the red. That's all that does. Put a little bit too much green over here. And we'll go in with another coat of oh my god, marigold. Yee. Get it out in a minute. It's gonna be good. That's the song that stuck in my head. Tonight's the night. Ooh, look at this green and blue together. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I love these two colors together. They are very pretty to me. Celery green and colonial blue. Beautiful. Still will need it. Oh, I really like this brush. Highly, highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Again, it's a Robert Simmons number 3 sapphire. I think these things have a lifetime warranty if I'm not mistaken. One of them does. You don't have to be too precise with this part because if y'all could see, why am I blurry? I'm very blurry. Why? Bring it out a little bit. Because it's just an undercoat. Cute little birdie. Tweet, 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 tweet. Why is this thing not focusing? Doesn't look like it's focusing. I need to put it on. Manual. Let's see, where's the manual? Oop, that wasn't it. Sorry. Uh-oh, that's not it either. Trying to find the nope, that's not it. There it is. Who is calling? Oh, the vet. The vet's calling. Hello? Okay, it's back up. This is the weirdest thing, but my webcam is frozen again. I'm not going to worry about it because I'm almost going to be done. So, maybe I need to restart my computer. I don't know. I almost contemplated on not live streaming today because of the weather, because I was afraid this would happen, that I would go in and out. But it is what it is. I agree, Roxy. Then we'll put red over this and it'll really make it pop. Oh, so cute. Okay, and then in the sign, I think that's going to be probably buttermilk. Sign. Yep. Base the sign with buttermilk. And then we'll base the flowers. And these leaves are supposed to be avocado. And then we'll be done. I'm just going to do base coating today. Tomorrow I will do my palette full pack. And, oh, that just went wonky. I'll do my palette full pack, and then I want to work on my oil painting. And then that probably, because we'll have to let it dry, of course. And then I can come back to this tomorrow and do the shading and get it finished. And there'll be one down, and then we just got one more to go. Oh, I'll need to do the welcome sign, but that doesn't take any time at all to do. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, yeah, I love it. Maybe I should, let's go ahead and go in with the country red on the heart and the birds, since they're dry. Ooh, see how that just covers it so nicely. It would take several coats of this to cover. That's why we put that green down. This brush is amazing. Wow. So glad. I'm pretty sure I got it. Oh, yeah, I did. I got it in my first palette full pack I did this year. Pretty sure. Pretty sure you can probably get it off of Amazon, I would think. Do you see the birdie? Just that green just pops, boy. Just makes it beautiful. Hair is tickling my nose. Oh, I'm hoping I can start back up on the treadmill soon. So bummed. Ugh. Go in detail in the vlog. My body just doesn't like me. It just hates me. It's just all there is to it. Oof, this is little delicate work right here. Little delicate work. Ooh. Cute bird. Cute, cute, cute. Y'all, I'm proud of myself though, because we went grocery shopping Saturday after Barry got home, and I almost got the stuff to make the cherry cobbler again. But I didn't do it. I was like, no, you don't need it. Don't do it, because you don't need it. So I didn't buy it. So I'm very proud of myself. That's a huge deal for me. So, baby steps. Baby steps. so cute. I want to start working on my pins too, to put on the store, but I have to do that in Procreate because the things that I'm going to use I printed out. It's printable. So I have to gotta work on that. Just gonna trudge away and just keep working on things and just put it out there. Put it out there for the universe. Let it start selling. That's all I can do. So adorable. Oh. Isn't he cute? He is so cute. Go back over this guy over here. Just going over a little bit with this. I kind of like that. Okay. Yay. Let's go. I don't think I'm going to put 2 coats of the marigold on here because I kind of like the look of it, because to me then it reminds me really of a beehive or steep, whatever, skep. Is that how you pronounce that? S-K-E-P. Well, S-T-E-P is step, but you know, in the English language that doesn't mean much. I'm guessing it's skep. Bee skep. That's what this thing is. So I kind of like it not fully coated. Alright, we need avocado. Wait, let's take another look, see at the bee. What bee? Oh yeah, there's going to be a bee up here. Paint the flower stem and leaf on the flower that the bird is holding. Okay, that's this flower here. That's that leaf. Olive green and a bit of avocado paint a thin line. Paint the vines around the ears and the vines on the limb. Okay. Base all the remaining leaves with avocado. So I need avocado. Avocado. I do like the avocado color. It's pretty. So this leaf, there's a leaf down here. I didn't do that leaf there. I did do this leaf, so we'll just fill it in. This leaf. I need another coat on his overalls. We'll assess that tomorrow. Wow, I really like this brush a lot. I've said that several times, but it's the truth. Okay. I think I'm going to stop for the day. So, I should be back on tomorrow. Hopefully. Starting at 3, around that time. I'm frozen. I'm looking up to the heavens. Alright, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that this was inspirational. If it was, you know what to do. Click the bell button. All that good stuff. Alright, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.